you heard there Phil LeBeau basically pointing to issues like, look, weak sales, strong competition, but at the same time, can we also say this is the price war in full effect here?
I think that's exactly what's going on. You can see it in the gross margins. And typically when a company produces better than expected revenues, weaker than expected profits as a result of lower gross margins, typically it's price competition that's caused the problem. And you can see that right the way across the board. The problem is that the general buying public has, or the buyer base has run out of well-heeled beta testers, if you like. And so consequently, the real issue for Tesla, if it wants to get back into the market, start growing again, it needs to address the mass market, and it needs that much lower priced vehicle in order to compete effectively against Chinese competition, particularly outside of North America.
So how far away is that next model? What did we learn about Elon Musk's spending plans here that we didn't already know?
Not an enormous amount, to be honest, although what you do see is the priority is on that autonomous vehicle, which I think could prove to be an expensive mistake. And that means that it's quite possible that much lower priced vehicle doesn't make it into the market as promised in the first half of 2025, but is pushed out even further. And given Mr. Musk's proclivity for delays, it could be quite a long one.
Look, at the same time, Elon Musk has a really big bet on self-driving cars and artificial intelligence. All of that is going to cost a lot of money and require the core business to continue to perform at a level perhaps above what it's currently performing. Are these plans too ambitious in your view? You said this bet may not pay off.
Yeah, the problem is twofold. Firstly, Tesla thinks it's a leader in autonomous driving. All of the empirical evidence points to exactly the contrary. And the problem is, in order for its business model to work, it needs to be the leader. It needs to be alone in the market, because it is intending to charge about $1 a mile for robotaxi service that would cost it 30 cents a mile to deliver, implying massive gross margins, which would be great. The problem is that Waymo, Cruise, Mobileye, and a number of others are already in the market. And that means there's going to be brutal price competition, which means that the price is probably not going to be $1 a mile, but more like 40 cents. And when you start to put in those numbers, the whole business case for robotaxis, on which Mr. Musk is trying to support the valuation of Tesla, starts to fall to pieces.